So here in Nakano with Jay, you're looking for, I think, a GMT, right?
Yep.
All right. Now, it could be a modern piece. It could be a pre-ceramic piece.
Leaning towards pre-ceramic.
Pre-ceramic. Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be a better deal in my opinion. And you already have a Rolex. You've got a Datejust, right?
Yes, Datejust 2. It was a wedding gift with. She has one on too. She has the, what is that? Silver or white gold one.
Do you wear your Rolex a lot?
Currently, no, not the one I have. That's just why I wanted to switch up to something that's more wearable.
More wearable. Okay, like in an everyday situation. So something that's not two-tone, not shiny, not blingy. Your Datejust is two-tone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like a more everyday watch.
Yeah, definitely. Every day it can be dressed up or down and still kind of work, you know.
Right on. And last question, what bezel insert are you hoping to get? The all black, the Pepsi, the Coke?
I'm leaning towards either the Coke or Pepsi. I'm not too set on one. And I was looking to try to get just the insert of whichever one I don't get.
Oh yeah, so you're going to get all the inserts later.
Probably either, Coke or Pepsi.
Right on.
Yeah.
The first piece we looked at was this Coke. It's got a holes case, a hollow link bracelet, and the Swiss-made dial. And so that configuration would almost certainly be an A serial, a later A from around 1999 or 2000. The price is a little high considering it comes with a service card and the case for the service card, but that's it. So we moved on. We didn't even look at it. We checked out this GMT with the all black insert. It came with box, papers, tags, everything. This was a D serial. D serials are from 2005, 2006. The papers listed as a 2005 model, so an earlier D. The viewer didn't want to deal with a tritium piece, so he wanted a Luminova piece, so anything from 1998 or later would have been fine. He wanted the solid in-link bracelet, which they started around the year 2000. As for a holes case or a no holes case, he was good with either. They stopped drilling the lug holes in around 2002, so this being a 2005 piece, it had the Luminova, the no holes case, and the solid in-link bracelet. We looked at this piece with the Coke insert, a beautiful fat font serifed Coke insert, which looks to be original. Box, papers, it's got the Swiss only dial, so it would be a later U serial or an early A serial. And the problem with this piece, as collectible as it may be with that Swiss only dial, which they only made for 1 year in 1998, it being the transition between the tritium and the Swiss made dials, was that it came with a hollow in-link bracelet. And remember, he wanted an example with this solid in-link bracelet. We looked at this modern BLNR on a Jubilee bracelet. He tried it on, and I think he liked it. Who doesn't like the BLNR? But it's not quite what he was looking for. Remember, he wants something that is casual, and that ceramic insert, the shininess of it, the shininess of the Jubilee bracelet, and the ones on the Oyster as well, just wasn't the kind of casual look he was going for. We found this example with an all black insert. Now this is a Z serial, and this is what you call a stick dial. So instead of having the Roman numerals in GMT Master 2, it's got the two sticks. And they did that in 2006. So during the D serials and the Z serials, 2006 was an overlap for those two serials. And even though this is listed as a 2007, I really think this is probably a 2006 Z serial. Now, the problem with this was, I'm not sure if it came with box and papers, but the polishing was just not up to par, so we passed on it. We found another Z serial, and this one too had the stick dial. No box, but it did come with papers and the green tag, and those two items are irreplaceable because they have the serial number. So a box and manuals can always be added later. Now, the LN in 16710 LN shows that it was born in all black. The polishing looked really good, but it did have this ding on the corner of one of the lugs, and that'll never come out. You really can't add metal unless you laser weld, and that's really not something a purist is going to want to do. We had him put it on a time grapher, and it was keeping really good time, but we decided the better option was that very first D serial that we saw. Now remember what he was looking for.
I'm leaning towards either the Coke or Pepsi.
But this is an all black, right? I mean, this is not what he's looking for. I mean, it's got a great price, box, papers, tags. It's got a great polish, but it's not the right bezel insert. Well, here's the thing. This is a later model. And so anything after around 2002, 2003 didn't have the fat font serif insert. It had the thin font sans serif insert, which is the same insert as the service insert. So that means he can go to RSC and he can get a service insert and is just like the one the watch would have been born with. And this was born in all black, you can see, because it's got LN next to the serial number. Well, he got it, and that's just what he did. He took it to RSC and he had the insert changed out. And if you didn't know any better, you would say that this is a period correct insert, because it is. And so, that's the thing. It's a portal that all must go through when they have a 16710. You want the inserts. You want all of them. Yeah, you might say you don't like the black insert, but I guarantee you when you have a 16710, you're going to want to add it. And that's the beauty of these post 2002, 2003 models. The service inserts are the same as the original inserts, and so nothing looks amiss if you have the bezel insert replaced. Here's the watch on the viewer's wrist right outside the shop. And one of the things he said was that even though he had only had it on for 5 minutes, it was so light and comfortable, he felt like it had always been his watch. And that's a real characteristic of the 5-digit pre-ceramic GMTs and Explorer 2s and subs. It's one of the things I love about him. Now, he took it back, and this is what it looks like these days. And that's a Pepsi insert, and he's already got reservations to get the Coke insert. And maybe in the future, he'll want to get the Jubilee bracelet as well. But that's one of the things about these later model 16710s. And if you're looking to get all the inserts and you're really worried about things being period correct, make sure it's 2003 or later, and you'll be all good. Guys, let me know what you think. Take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.